In the dawn of all things, before the shadow stretched long across the land, there was only perfection. A singular, divine will sculpted existence, breathing life into a world of pristine balance and boundless grace. This was the first garden, a testament to creation's purest intent. Within the heart of this nascent paradise, rooted deep in the tree of knowledge, lay not fruit, but 4 blades. These were not weapons of war, but conduits of cosmic truth, forged from the very essence of order and consequence. They were the silent guardians of the world's delicate equilibrium. Each blade bore a name whispered only in the deepest chambers of creation: conquest, war, famine, and death. They were bound to the primal forces that would one day shape mortal destiny, yet their purpose was to preserve, to hold chaos at bay, hidden from sight and touch. Their presence was a promise of harmony, a safeguard against the encroaching void. They were meant to remain dormant, their power a potential, never to be unleashed. For in their slumber, the world thrived, ignorant of the terrible majesty that lay beneath its tranquil surface. But perfection, like all things, was fragile. The whispers of ambition, born from the hearts of mortals, began to seep into the sacred ground. Greed, a serpent coiled around the roots of the tree, tempted the first hands to reach beyond their station. They sought not wisdom, but dominion. They craved the power they sensed, a raw, untamed energy that promised ultimate control. The ancient wards, designed for divine protection, crumbled before the relentless tide of mortal desire. The blades, once symbols of balance, were torn from their sanctuary. Their pure essence, meant for cosmic order, was twisted by the grasping hands that claimed them. The world shuddered as the first sword, Conquest, tasted mortal blood. With each blade drawn, a shadow fell across the land. Conquest brought not unity, but subjugation, its power corrupting leaders into tyrants. War followed, its edge sharp with endless conflict, tearing nations asunder in a maelstrom of blood and fire. Famine then stalked the ravaged lands, its blade a scythe that withered crops and starved populations, turning plenty into dust. Finally, death, once a gentle transition, became a relentless reaper, its touch cold and indiscriminate, claiming all in its path. The world, once a tapestry of vibrant life, unraveled into a grim shroud of despair. The very power meant to preserve harmony now fueled an insatiable cycle of destruction. The blades, once pristine, grew dark and brittle, their divine purpose utterly perverted. Their essence, strained beyond endurance by mortal malice, began to fracture. With a final, echoing shriek that tore through the fabric of reality, the 4 swords disintegrated. They shattered into countless shards, scattering across the blighted earth, leaving behind only echoes of their terrible power and a world forever scarred by their fall.